Welcome to my unboxing and first impressions of the Sonicware Liven XFM. Freebeat. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Freebeat, where I post new music-related content every single day, so if that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Today's patron shout-out goes to Nicholas Viller. Thank you so very much for the support. Let's get started. So this is the Sonicware Liven XFM. It is a piece of gear that I've been wanting to get my hands on for a while, and things just never really panned out, but finally I have it in my ownership. I'm very excited about that. Sonicware is a company that, at least here on YouTube, I haven't seen get a ton of coverage, especially for the devices they've been coming out with lately. We'll get into what this one is in just a minute, but they've also got the 8-bit Warps, which you may have heard of, which is kind of a chiptune synth. They also have the Bass and Beats, which is exactly what it sounds like. And they just announced the Sample Trek, I believe it's called, which is on Kickstarter, I think, and it's a cool, like, portable sampler, kind of like a blown-up PO33, really. That description is not doing it justice. I highly recommend you check it out. But anyway, we're here to look at this. This is the XFM. This is a 6-note polyphonic FM synth, 4-operator FM synth with a 4-track sequencer built in as well. And you can indeed make full songs on this thing. It's also got a ton of features that are really not found at all in its price point, which, by the way, is just $199 US. For whatever reason, I haven't seen this thing getting a ton of coverage, on YouTube anyway. So yeah, I figured I'd give it a shot. I've been after one of these for quite some time, and I'm excited to dig into it. The box really doesn't seem to be anything special, so let's go ahead and open her up. Okay. All right, we got a little card. Dear customer, thank you for purchasing the Liven XFM. Nice. By the way, this video is not sponsored or anything like that. I paid for this with my own money. So yeah, this is something I bought because I wanted to take a look at it, and I've been excited for it for a while. Also, this is not going to be a review video. This is kind of an unboxing and first impression, so we will have a full review later. Okay, let's release it here from its cell, so to speak. Instructions. Okay, looks like it's all in, I believe that's Japanese. Okay. Wow, this is very light. Very light. A lot lighter than I was expecting. Okay, wow. Alright, it looks way better in person than I thought it would. Wow. Okay, cool. So, by the way, that is literally everything that comes in the box. You get the synth itself, and this overlay, which is for editing the 4-operator FM engine, which we will probably not get into in this video, but yeah. So this can be battery powered here. You can do 6 AA batteries, or you can use a Korg Volca power supply, which is how we're going to power it here in just a few minutes. Okay, so overall it's quite a bit bigger than I thought it was going to be, actually. I like that. We've got a keyboard down here, as you can see. I don't believe these are velocity-sensitive keys. They're kind of springy, kind of spongy feeling almost. Very plasticky. I will say the whole thing is plastic, very plasticky feeling. Especially these buttons here. Oh. These actually feel pretty good. Okay, the encoders feel pretty decent. Yeah, oh, this one right here, the value one, is notched. Nice, okay. Yeah, these all feel actually really nice. Wow. These buttons here, this row is rubber. These are our 16 sequencer buttons here. So we'll get into the sequencer in a bit. And the keys, yeah, very plasticky, but I'm sure that's one of the ways they kept the price down on this. Again, $199 US, and you're going to be pretty mind blown the minute I hit play on some of these demo songs. Let's go ahead real quick and look at our I/O. We've got sync in and out for pocket operators, Volcas, anything that uses 3.5mm sync jacks. We got full 5-pin MIDI in and out, so 2 thumbs up for me on that one. Then we have a line in and a line out, 3.5mm, as well as a separate headphone out, 3.5mm. So that's cool. The box itself is the exact same as the 8-bit warps, by the way, I believe. So let's get this thing powered on and see what it can do. Hey everybody, Freebeat here. Really quick before we get into the video, which I actually just finished editing, I wanted to throw this clip in here and tell you that I, for the most part, try to go into my initial impressions and unboxing videos blind. I find it, provides a much more authentic reaction, and for the most part, it's never really let me down in a major way until this video. This is not a device you can go in blind to. It is so deep and so feature-rich that it's intimidating and super overwhelming. Not to mention the fact that it does not hold your hand really through any process. This is a device that you're going to want to put time into to truly master. And considering its price, once you do master it, you're going to have potentially the most bang for your buck piece of electronic music gear that I think I've ever seen. Seriously, the amount of features that Sonicware packed into this $199 box is staggering, and I probably don't even show you 10% of them in this video. I just want you to keep that in mind. I was completely overwhelmed while filming this, but I don't want that to detract from the amount of stuff, for lack of a better term, in this box. And I highly recommend checking it out if you haven't, because I've got my hands full for a long while trying to wrap my head around this thing, but it's going to be totally worth it. Anyway, enjoy the video. So I'm going to use a Korg Volca power supply. Yep, works just fine. And I'm just going to plug in. We'll go out of the out jack right there. Cool. Let's turn it on. Is it a hold? Yep. Okay, cool. Liven XFM, we do have a little display there. Oh, volume is down. That sounds lovely right off the bat. Let's hit play and I'll show you some of these demo songs. Wow. Okay, well, so far those are really cool. Why won't it change? There we go, there's pattern 3. Okay, so one thing to note is that our sequencer is 64 steps long, and those sequences are all full resolution, indicated by the page indicators here. So we have 1 and 3 and 2 and 4. So these will actually change colors as we go through the sequencer here. So let's watch. 2, 3, 4. Second measure, okay. Now we're on the third measure. Now the fourth measure. Nice. Next pattern. Wow. Yeah, I like that too. Let's do one more. Let's do number 9. Okay, well, I am loving what I'm hearing. Oh, that's how they do the kick? That's crazy. Wow. I think that is demonstrating one of the ways that they have come up with to make FM a little more fun to use in like a live setting. They've got 3 different, I'm not sure what they call them, I can't remember, like transform engines or something like that. There's XLab, XForm, and XLFO. And basically all of them allow you to pick 2 different sounds that you have, which, by the way, I think you can store 512 presets in here, which is a lot. But yeah, you get to pick 2 of those, and then depending on what engine you have selected, you get to change between them in different ways. So I think XLab just straight up combines them. XForm allows you to slowly morph from one to the other, and XLFO uses an LFO to go back and forth between them. So that's super cool. We have a 4-track sequencer down here. So track 1 is that kick drum. Track 2 is our bass. Track 3 is this thing. Yeah, cool. Track 4 is that thing. That's as best I can describe those sounds. And of course, these are different for all of your patterns or tracks. We also do have a fully editable 4-operator FM synth engine, which is what this overlay is for. Yeah, that's intimidating as hell. And yeah, quick edit. Yeah, I'm sure. It's very cool of them to include this, though, and it just fits right on there, and really, it does lay everything out. So if you want to put the time in, you do have, controls for a lot of things, it looks like. So I'm guessing the menu diving is going to be pretty minimal, which is actually really, really nice. Probably a lot of shift and function commands, though, but still, nice. The sequencer is 64 steps per pattern, and you can have up to 128 patterns with pattern chaining. So yes, you can easily come up with full songs on here, no problem. Like I showed earlier, we have page indicators. Yeah, let's just go ahead and I want to go back to, well, let's pick a blank pattern. Oh yeah, we have different banks. Okay, this one should be empty. So I think we're in bank 4, pattern 1. Yeah, completely empty. Let's just play with some knobs and see what happens. Don't really know what I'm doing here. Oh, you can also use the value knob depending on what you have selected. So I have pattern selected, and the value knob is cycling through those. That's really handy, actually, too. Good to know. There are also effects on here, by the way. We have like reverb and delay, filter, I believe. There's like drive and bit crusher and all. All the usual suspects are in here as well, which is really cool. Again, this is not a review. This is just unboxing and initial impressions. I chose to kind of go blind into this one, and I'm regretting it a little bit right now, not gonna lie. Cool. I have to say, having just onboard controls for a lot of this stuff is nice. Oh, the bank controls also control your octave. I will say, looking at the overall pictures of this thing and videos, I thought it was going to be almost too cramped to work on, but no, this is a really, really great size. It's actually very similar in size to the model cycles, just a little bit wider, so that's cool. I think there's a lot of little shortcuts I'm going to have to learn how to use here, but that's okay. I don't mind that at all. Let's try to sequence something real quick here. Whoops. Oh well. Let's hit play. Okay, we're going to clear this one, just like that. There we go. Put an A there. Okay, now we're going to turn on the filter. What function? There we go, low pass. A couple different options. I'll have to look up and see exactly what they are. Yeah, several different filters. Cool. I am completely overwhelmed. This has so many options and is so deep and in-depth, just even surface level, which is a total oxymoron, I feel like. But yeah, I really do not know what I'm doing. I should not have gone into this blind. This is gonna be an awful video, but hopefully this should demonstrate just how deep this thing really is. I mean, talk about bang for your buck. I'm still loving this pattern. Yeah, and don't forget, this is just a 4-operator FM synth if you need it to be, with tons of editing. By the way, if you do want to get super in-depth with this thing, be sure to check out Chris Lody's tutorials. I will leave a link to Chris's channel in the description below. That's where I'm going to be heading as soon as I finish filming this video, for sure. I think this thing has a ton of potential, and I can't wait to dive in and see what we can do. There you go, you can hear some of that reverb. A little too much portamento for that. Yeah. Beautiful. So I guess let me give you my initial impressions. Wow, this thing has a lot of features. How the hell do I use them? I'm very overwhelmed. But for a $200 US device, I think those are impressive feelings to have, that they've crammed so much into this box that I have no clue what I am doing, but boy, am I excited to learn. Also, it should be noted that I'm sure I skipped over a ton of features that this thing has, so stay tuned because I will be making many more videos on the Sonicware Liven XFM in the very near future. So I do hope you enjoyed this video, or at least found it entertaining. If you did, be sure to leave a like on it. If not, you can always leave a dislike. That's okay too. Doesn't hurt my feelings, just makes me try that much harder next time. Either way, be sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Thank you all so very much for being here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.